Good morning, Assalamu alaikum, Sat Sri Akal, Jai Sri Ram. So, we've been talking about how to become great. We've been talking about how to know yourself. We've been talking about how to become an amazing salesperson. We've been talking about how we can become the best advisors to our clients. We talked about how to get organized. We have been talking about what we need to do to get organized. Today, we will be talking about something that we discussed yesterday, and that is networking. What is networking? In the simplest of the explanations, networking is connecting 2 points together. In the broader sense, it is actually connecting multiple points together so every point gets connected to every point. This is the basic definition of networking. Now, what is networking in the context of becoming a great salesperson? Yesterday, we talked about referral networks. Now, what is referral networks? We've discussed it. Referral networks or referral leads are those contacts, those prospective clients who we get through our circle of trust or the circle of life and the people in that circle of life that we have created. So, these could be your relatives, friends, colleagues, including ex-colleagues. These could be anyone of these, or these could be someone who have been referred to you by any of these. If you look at the broader perspective of life, your contacts can be broken up in these 3 categories. You either have relatives, or you have friends, or you have colleagues. In friends, you have school friends, friends from your childhood which were not your school buddies, friends from your college, okay, friends from your university. No, again, relatives, I don't need to define it again. Colleagues or ex-colleagues are people with whom you've worked or are working, and they could be interested in investing, or they will know someone who can invest. Exactly. Now, coming back to networking, this is one of the key elements of success as a salesperson, and it is one of the best ways to generate leads in your funnel. This is one of the best quality of leads that you will ever get anywhere in this world. in any job that you are in. If you are in sales, if you are in marketing, if you are in HR, if you are in admin, whatever you are in, whatever your JD or job description says, okay? The referral network will get you the best quality leads. The best, no doubt about it. Why? First and foremost is the trust factor. There is an already existing connection between you and the prospective clients if they are your relatives, friends, colleagues, ex-colleagues. That's point number one in your favor. If the prospective client is a referral, they do not belong to this category, then again, whosoever is giving you that referral, you can, on your first contact, whether it is through email, SMS, WhatsApp message, call, you can immediately say, you know what, Mr. or Miss XYZ, I was given your referral by ABC, okay, and I am doing XYZ, ABC, DEF. That connection already exists. It is, on your second level connection, but it already exists. Now this is for your, prospective clients. And who is a client? Everyone is a client. Everyone is a client. So, what did we talk about? To make a sale, what do you need? You need two things. A product to sell and a person who is interested in buying that product or service from you. So, along with developing your network for prospective clients who are interested in buying, you also need to develop your inventory of products that you can offer. In real estate, it's properties. Okay? So from these people or from the referral of these people, okay, you will generate your inventory. So, talking about Tesla properties, we already have connections with all the developers. Okay, they are already in the network of the company. Okay, they have an existing relationship with Tesla properties. That is there with you. Okay, then all the colleagues who are sitting here with you, the full leadership team. Okay, we already have existing clients, okay, in our network through whom we have properties. Okay, primary, secondary, off plan, doesn't matter. It is there for you to utilize. Right? So you have your inventory. Now, the biggest of the inventory in the world is not sufficient enough to meet the needs of any prospective client ever. You might have 10,000 different properties in your inventory, and then you will get a prospective client who will want something so specific that you might not have it in your inventory, even in your existing network that you have. That is where you step out of your comfort zone and you network with other brokers. Okay? You network with other brokers. As I've said, in Dubai, who is a broker? Everyone is a broker, right? So you have to develop that network as well. You have to winnow out the best from the bullshitters. And there are a lot of them in this market. They'll talk big, they'll not be able to deliver. Okay, they will claim to have inventory, and when you actually get down to getting the deal done, a viewing done, you ask for the floor plans, you ask for the pictures, they don't have. Okay, and this again, with the existing set of colleagues that you have, we will be able to, or they will be able to present to you some tried and tested brokers. However, along with that, you need to network in the market and create your own circle of trust with the brokers. Doesn't matter where they are working. Their company might be great, the broker might be shitty. The broker might be great, the company could be shitty. Right? So, don't worry about it. You need to create a personal network. Use the existing connections. Like we are all colleagues of yours, use our existing connections. Along with that, develop your own personal network. How do you do that? Yes. That is why I keep asking all of you that when you are talking to a prospective client, ask for a meeting. The one-to-one personal connection, okay, is the best way to create a connection. If they are in town, meet them. If they are not in town, ask for a Zoom call, ask for a video call, WhatsApp call, whatever. Have that one-to-one face-to-face connection. Human beings, as I've told you, are very emotional at their core. They are extremely emotional at their core, and the face, as they say, famously said, is the mirror of your soul. The eyes are the pathway to your soul. Every human connection, that is my belief. If you don't believe in a soul, believe in your personality. My belief is that the face is the mirror of the soul, the eyes are the pathway to the soul. Okay? Your voice is the door opener to the soul. So get that video call, get that meeting. Make the effort of going out and meeting the brokers if you're creating a network. And I would like you to create a network. So go out, meet them, spend some time. The time that you have is one of the costliest currencies. It is the priceless currency in this world. Everything else can be regenerated. Okay? 5,000 years of human scientific endeavor, we have not yet built a time machine. So go out there with open arms, meet them, greet them. Have a kadak. It doesn't cost much, as in from a monetary perspective. Yes, it will cost you your time. It will definitely cost you your time. That is the most priceless commodity that the other person is giving you and you are giving them. It's a reciprocal symbiotic relationship that you want to develop. You know what symbiotic relationship is? Symbiotic relationship is when you have one set of skill sets, the other person have another set of skill sets, you come together and benefit each other. Okay? That is a symbiotic relationship. That person might be a great, expert in X area. You will be a great expert in Y area. Okay? You might be a fresher in real estate, however you come from a finance background. If they have a question about finance. Once you meet and you're sitting across, you will talk to each other. You know what? This is my background. This is what I used to do. Blah 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 blah. So remember this. Always try to create that connection. Always. Step out of your comfort zone. If you're not comfortable meeting people, break that chain that is holding you back. If you're not comfortable, talking to people, talk to people. Break that chain of discomfort. This is one of the most discomforting industries ever. Ever. Okay? After lawyers, real estate brokers are the most hated people in the whole wide world. The whole wide world. Pick up any country, any city, any community, and real estate brokers are treated as if they are pariah dogs of the street. Why? Because they actually behave. What will differentiate you is your professionalism, and that professionalism encompasses everything. Your knowledge, your integrity, your honesty. Okay? All of that is what will separate you from everyone else. Remember this. You are in the worst industry after law firms, after lawyers. People hate lawyers. Literally, they hate lawyers. Ijaz, correct me if I'm wrong.
Absolutely.
As in, all of us have had dealings with lawyers, and they delay things. They will come up with hundreds of reasons to try to not get things done. That is their job. Their job is to secure their client. That's it. That is their job. And when they will try to secure their client, they will always make it a point that the other party remains at a disadvantage compared to their clients. And that is the reason why they are hated. Because the other person might be in need of a quick deal. The other person might be in need of settling something down so that they can move ahead with their business. Okay? But the lawyer is saying, no, you need to meet these criteria, you need to agree to these terms. And those terms are very disadvantageous to the person who is being asked to sign it.
Opposite party.
The opposite party. I come from 4 generations of lawyers, guys. Okay, I have seen stuff happening at my home, with my mother's milk from the day I was born. Maybe from the very next day, I might have seen it unconsciously, these things happening. But that's their job. And they are one of the highest charging people in the world. And people pay it gladly. That is what you are. You are the second worst. That is why we charge so much commissions. Never be under this impression that you are making free money. You are putting your blood, your sweat, your tears, your aspirations, your optimism, everything on the line to make that money. Justified money, that is what we make. We do not, gouge customers. We make money because we are deal makers. Ema, Nafi, Dubai Properties, need us. They don't need us, do they?
They need us.
Exactly. No, they've got a big brand name, they've got a fantastic portal, they've got everything that can be created in today's digital world to reach out to each and every person in the world. Why is it that they have broker events? Why is it that they have broker relationship managers? Because we are deal makers. Remember this. Each and every fill that you make is 100% justified. So when a client asks for a cashback, pushback, justify that yes, I am getting it done. I am getting it done for you. I am bringing a great investment opportunity for you. You will be the one who will be making 100%, 200% return on your investment. I talked about this yesterday. When the brand does not sell, what sells?
You.
All of you, I want you to start reviewing the videos and the training sessions every day. I don't want to waste my time like this.
You said yourself.
When the brand does not sell, it is the cheapest that sells. Remember this. So if you give a cashback of, let's suppose a developer is giving you a 2% commission, you give a cashback of 1%. Now the client knows that this guy is still making money. He'll go out to a second broker. He'll say, you know what? I'm getting a 1% cashback from XYZ. How much will you give? That broker will say, you know what? I don't give cashbacks. You move on to the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, the sixth one, the seventh one, the eighth one, the ninth one, the 10th one, the 100th one. He will find a broker who will give that client a cashback of 1.5%. He comes back to you and he says, you know what, I'm getting 1.5% cashback.
Okay.
And it is a never-ending cycle of belittling yourself, letting go of your integrity, letting go of your honesty. Why do I say that? Because in Dubai's real estate market, giving cashbacks is illegal. It is a agreement between the developer and the
Channel
partners, brokers, companies. There is a brokerage company, very big brokerage company, which was banned by one of the biggest developers in Dubai for this reason. They were banned. Today they have to close their deals in that brokerage, in that developer through a second brokerage company. So remember this. That is why I keep talking about honesty. Honesty is not just you being truthful to your clients. Honesty is being truthful to the developers. Honesty is being truthful to the seller. Honesty is being truthful to yourself, to what you are doing. It will be tough. You will keep losing deals. However, the percentage of clients who ask for cashbacks is minuscule compared to the ones who don't. These are people who are looking for fantastic service. These are people who are looking for building a long-term relationship. These are people who will come back to you year after year after year for services, for advice, for consultation, all of that. So, build that. Networking is what we are talking about. Build this up. Now you need to step out of your comfort zone. This is your comfort zone. Relatives, friends, colleagues, ex-colleagues, these are your comfort zone. You got to step out of it. Go to events, meet people, talk to them. Be unashamed about what you're doing. Talk about what you are doing openly. Discuss it with them. Be interested in that person. Talk to them about what they are doing. Listen to them and then build up on that. It will take time. It won't happen overnight. All good things, take time. Rome wasn't built in a day. It took centuries for Rome to become what Rome was. Alexander the Great, one of the greatest conquerors in the world, it took him 13 years to start from Greece and reach India and conquer everything in the way. So it won't happen in a day. But consistent. Day after day after day, keep doing it. And a lot of us are coming with a rich background of multiple industries and experiences. So this already exists. Our personal network already exists. We just need to utilize it in a more efficient manner. I discussed about Captain Vipul Chaudhary yesterday. Don't give your numbers to anyone. Okay? Utilize your phone book yourself. Utilize your contact list yourself. Talk to those people. Step out of that, discomfort zone of wherever you are. Talk to them. Call them up. Even if you have not talked, as I said yesterday, anyone whom you've not contacted for more than a year has become a cold lead, a cold contact. Step out of it. Go meet them, call them up, send an email, send a WhatsApp message, like their Instagram latest post. There are so many ways to create connections now. So many ways. Go on to LinkedIn. I want each one of you to update your LinkedIn profiles, make it professional. Okay, you have professional photographs, headshots available, right? Put it up there. Get it done. Today is the day to get it done, because tomorrow never comes. By the time tomorrow comes, it is already today. So, build up your network, and the rewards that you will have. In the worst of your times, your network is the one that helps you out. In the best of your times, your network is the one that makes you great. So build that up. That is the reason why today is networking is the only thing that we are talking about, nothing else. It is it is the keystone of success in any industry. We talk about Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk and Bill Gates. We talk about Warren Buffett. All of us know about their success. Read their autobiographies, and you'll come to know that it is not only their talent, their skills that made them what they are, it is their network that made them what they are. They utilized that network efficiently. All of that exists in a lot of people. Do you think that Warren Buffett's skills are something which are unique? No. What he's doing is that he's utilizing all that we discussed in the first module, and he has honed his skills to near perfection, and then he has created a network, a personal network so strong that in the worst of the market situations, he succeeds. In the best of the market situations, he flourishes. Those of you who have heard about it, Berkshire Hathaway shares are one of the costliest shares in the world. His annual general meeting with shareholders is one of the most awaited events in the investing world. The who's and who's of the world actually wait for that invitation to attend that annual general meeting wherein he presents the state of Berkshire Hathaway, and then he discusses about what he sees as a future for Berkshire Hathaway. He's called the Oracle of Omaha. Omaha is the city where he lives in. His network. And once you reach critical mass in your network, then people will be contacting you. They will be coming after you. Right now, I got a lead on my LinkedIn from a client sitting in the US to liquidate his assets here in Dubai. I don't know that. I don't know that person at all. Not at all. This is the first time that he has contacted me, and now we are engaged already. Why? Because I use my LinkedIn profile very efficiently. You won't see me very active on Instagram, you won't see me very active on Facebook, you won't see me very active on Snapchat, Tinder, whatever social media profiles and apps you want to use. I'm very active on LinkedIn. I read a lot on LinkedIn. I like a lot of posts on LinkedIn. I comment on posts on which I am sure about what I'm talking about. Some of the best people in the real estate industry in UAE are connected to me. Whether I have gone and met them personally, and then first thing I do is check their LinkedIn profile, send a connect request. Or someone whom I know knows them, I ask for an introduction. You know what? Can you guys, or can you introduce me to this person? I think so. We have some synergy that we can talk. And take this from someone who's done it for a long time. A request like this, you will rarely find anyone say no to. Rarely. I've walked into private offices on just a referral. I've walked into royal private offices on just a referral. Here in UAE, in Qatar, in Bahrain, in Saudi Arabia, in Oman, all of these countries. Just on a referral. I know someone who knows someone. I request that person, you know what, I think so you have someone in Qatar who might connect me to XYZ. I honor that referral. Whenever something happens, their due for the effort that they made goes to them. Always do that. A good way to do this is whenever you're saving a contact, always do, let's suppose Ijaz. I asked Ijaz, can you connect me to the CEO of National Engineering Bureau? It's one of the biggest consulting firms in Dubai. Ijaz says, Sadiq bhai, I know XYZ there. Sure, I can. Ijaz calls that person up. That person says, Ijaz, okay, fine. Why don't you ask Sadiq to call me up? Ijaz shares their contact. Okay? I call them up. Right before calling it up, This is how I will save the number. My phone is right now recording, otherwise I would have shown you. I would save, let us suppose that person's name is Sunil, and he is the head of commercial contracts at National Engineering Bureau. Okay, so I would save Sunil, ref Ijaz, ref Tesla Properties or TP. And that is how the contact remains saved in my contact list forever. And when I say forever, it means forever. I have contacts which are 18, 19 years old in my phone book, which are saved like that. I have moved from a Symbian mobile phone to Android to an iOS. Contacts have remained saved the way they were saved on day one. I might have developed a very great relationship with X or Sunil. Okay, Ijaz might have moved on to Canada, US, wherever. Doesn't matter. That referral network also is a reminder to you on a daily basis or whenever you contact them about the first connection that you had with them, the first conversation that you had with them. As soon as you see that number, oh, Sunil was introduced by Ijaz, and then your mind, suddenly the retrieval system of your brain picks up all the information that you had out. When I connect with brokers, generally I go to them with a deal. So I always save the deal name in there. Okay? I was connected to Swati by Satish. Swati had a request for a warehouse. Till today, Swati is saved in my phone contact book as Swati, Ref Satish, warehouse DIP2, 20,000 square feet. That first conversation, that first connect is your pathway to that person's emotional, pool. So every time you look at it, that pathway gets refreshed. We talked about this. Whenever you are doing something, if you want to, make some piece of information or knowledge yours, write it down 10 times. So every time you are calling that person up, you are again refreshing that whole path. You've seen this. A stone cutter uses, even you can use hard wood to cut stone. You can use water to cut stone. You can use a thin piece of wire to cut stone. How do they cut it? They keep rubbing that piece of wire, that piece of wood on the stone. And stone, which is one of the hardest objects in the world, gets cut. So once you do that, every time when your pathway gets refreshed, when it gets reinforced, it will become yours. So networking, develop it, work on it in your organized life. The discussion that we had on the first day of this module, in that organized life, take out a small portion of time, not fixed hours. Do not fix your hours. Time, 30 minutes in a day, spend on networking. Call up an ex-colleague, call up a relative, call up a friend. Let us suppose you don't want to do that. Go on to the property portals, pick up a broker, call them. You know what, Andrew? I saw your listing on Property Finder by Youth or the Vizzle or Prop Search or on your company's website. I did a Google search. I have a client who's looking for this. Would you be open to collaboration? Or are you or your company working with brokers? Conversation starters. Easiest way. You are offering that person money to be made. Because an inventory lying in your phone book or on the property portal does not make you money. That property getting sold is what makes you money. Got it? Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
So, every day, spend a little bit of time on networking. Get out of your comfort zone, kick those walls down, and free yourself. Thank you. Now, this is the day for a red letter pen, red ink pen. Questions. We are nearly at the end of the second module. How many of you have created a journal wherein you are noting down your thoughts? Come on.
Sometimes in a mobile, sometimes in a.
How many of you have made the effort to go out and buy a couple of notebooks or diaries to note your thoughts down? How many of you have a diary or a planner in which you are planning out your next day, your week, your month, your year? Guys, it takes two to tango. Me just, practically if I see the response right now, so I'm just vomiting. It's lying there on the ground and it will be cleaned up. That is all that is happening. That is all that is happening. I'll keep vomiting. I have no issues with that. It cleanses my system. Fresh space for new ideas, new thoughts. You are the guys who are making it a vomit. I'm sharing pearls and diamonds and gems with you. You are the ones who are turning it into dross if you don't follow up on it. How many of you are reading books? Self-help books, not Mills and Bones and Daniel Steele. Okay? Pick up books which will help you improve. How many of you have created a SWOT analysis? What are your strengths, your weaknesses? What are the opportunity areas and what are threats to you as a professional, as a person? I haven't talked about SWOT analysis, but I use that right now because if you would have started doing what we discussed about is oh, my mistake. I locked the wings there. You won't become great by doing nothing. You gotta do it. Just listening about it and clapping about it and being happy about it and getting a dopamine rush, while the session is going on, while the knowledge share is going on, is all that you will become is a junkie. You'll move on from here to someone else who will talk, amazing, inspiring things, and you will move on to the next one. You will keep on getting that dopamine rush for the time that you are watching the video, you are attending the session, and then you are done. At the end of the year, you are still at zero, or at whatever you were when the year started. I'll keep doing this. I've done this so many times that it is now second nature for me. I'll keep talking about it because I know what this is worth. Now it's up to you to make something really worthless or to make it something really great. But it will be for you. For me, it is still great. I know that out of the thousands that I've talked to, only a few hundred have actually imbibed it in themselves, and I can see them on a daily basis becoming great, letting that greatness shine out of them. Again, we are still halfway through. We still have time. Go out. The videos are being uploaded. Review them. As I said, just keep at it. If you are not doing it, start from today. Today is the first day of the rest of your life, guys. If you have not done it, no issues. Start doing it. If you're doing it, fantastic. Okay?
Yes.
Once again, round of applause for all of you, because you have that in you to become great. You are here because you want to improve yourself. You want to become a better self of what you are. Okay? Let's do it together. All of us here are together in this as a family, as a team. However, we need to grow together. Once again, thank you. Don't be dopamine rush junkies. Let's get things done.